Check, check, check. All right, y'all. Just 1 second here. Just getting everything set up, and we'll get started. 1 second. All right, yes sir, yes sir, yes sir. What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good, y'all? What's good, y'all? What's good, y'all? All right, we are back for another live stream, and we're back for another series finale. I'm not gonna lie, with these live streams, I've been pretty consistent. I have been pretty consistent. I've been, we've knocked a few games out, so I'm gonna keep this momentum going. The next goal for me, along with continuing to live stream, is to start editing series again and to keep getting more YouTube shorts up to boost the audience. If you do want to help boost the audience, so easiest way to do that is anytime you see a video, as I'm over here preparing, I'm stalling right now. Anytime you see a video, just hit the like button. That's the easiest thing you can do, or just watch the video, because why would you be here if you're not watching it? But yeah, so I'm off my soapbox. That was all I had to say while I was getting my headsets ready to go. We're gonna jump into the series finale here of House of Ashes, and let me turn my light on so that you guys can actually see me. I'm gonna try something different today because I don't have the backdrop lights on. Later, let's do this. Okay, let's do that. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on. There you go. That way it's a little bit brighter without me having to actually turn on a whole bunch of lights so I can enjoy the game too. So yeah, this is going to be the series finale, you guys, of House of Ashes. As you guys know, the whole reason we've been playing through these games, or I've been live streaming them, is because The Devil Inside Me comes out on The Devil Inside. I don't think it's called The Devil Inside Me. The Devil Inside comes out this Thursday. So we're going to be starting that on Thursday. I'm going to edit those videos. And then we are also going to be playing some other games via live stream while that's going on. So the key word going into the end of this year is content, content, content. I think that little time in the beginning of the year where I take a break, I think that's going to become a normal thing. So with that all being said, let's jump back into our save file.
Oh, smells fried. We're in hillbilly territory. What were we expecting?
This must be...
Cantaloupe caviar.
We all kind of know what's going to happen here.
Not exactly honeymoon material, is it?
I recall a certain somebody saying that she wanted to go ice climbing.
Ice climbing is relaxing.
What is it?
The guy who served me, I don't know, he was looking at me pretty strange.
Yeah, he probably doesn't get to see a woman like you around these parts very often. Especially one who showered.
I don't know, he was saying some weird shit.
Such as?
It's nothing, we should go.
It's
No,
clearly
come on, tell me.
something.
He said I'll never again be as happy as I am now.
What the hell's that mean? You don't believe him, do you?
Of course not.
But she's
know, my
thinking that
sole
she let that
objective,
bother her way too
Rach,
much.
is to make you happy. Doesn't matter where we are or what we're going through, I'll always put a smile on your face. See? I told you. Next time, all you have to do is whistle, and I'll come running to defend your honor.
Oh, like my very own loyal puppy dog.
Semper Fi.
Imagine they just did a
Mm,
screen
sorry.
cut of me cutting the wire and letting her
I'm more than capable
possibly
of
fall
looking
to
after
her
myself.
death.
Now get your feet
Or
off
they
my dash,
screen
you
cut to
hillbilly.
her cheating on me. Oh, it was completely her fault. Wow, it was like complete. I thought it was just like a accident. She wasn't watching the road. She's lucky. She's lucky. All they did was lose a foot.
Jason, you here?
Okay, into the thick of it. So we're all split up again after that giant, like, cutscene where we all fighting together.
What the fuck? Nick, I thought I lost you.
I thought I'd lost you.
Wow. Oh, wow.
Right.
Wow.
Eric.
I mean, Eric had already figured it out, but to see that? Did you guys just see Homeboy standing in the back?
Shit, it's malfunctioning.
Colonel, you gotta go!
You too, Nick, you're coming with us.
Come on, Ray.
They're just gonna act like the curator wasn't just standing there behind the... like, he was just peeking.
Shit.
Eric said, y'all on y'all own. Then again, he does kind of need a head start with his leg situation. He probably can't jet as fast as them.
Over there.
He is moving. Whoa, yo, somebody, they just gonna leave him like that? Rachel, after all that talk you were talking, they're gonna leave it to Eric to save him? Wow, this is slimy. This is slimy.
Yeah!
The enemy of my enemy. The enemy of my enemy, y'all. The enemy of my enemy.
Oh! Jesus.
Wow. Listen, it's not worth. No one should die in that situation.
Thank me
So
later.
what?
Let's move
He was hitting his wife, but technically, one, they weren't together, and two, never check the other dude. Check your girl. You know what I'm saying? It's not Nick's fault that Rachel wanted to hook up with him. You know, you can't blame the other dude, because if she's with another dude, then she's not with you. You know what I'm saying? So don't check him, check her. There's no reason for him, unless I get if he was trying to save himself right there, but there was no reason to sacrifice Nick. It didn't help anybody.
You think that thing's gone? Looked like it went down that tunnel.
Look at Rachel looking like, oh, I get to keep both of them now.
He's alive. Jason's alive.
Maybe things aren't going so badly after all.
Back there. Thanks for looking out for me.
What is that cut on his arm though? Because I'm wondering, do they only turn with a bite? Because Salim did call them vampires, so I'm curious.
All right, let's find Kolchak.
It could just be a cut. It could just
What are
be
you
a
waiting
slash.
for? A written invitation? Let's go.
Look at his
Time.
arm.
It's absolutely not the time.
Rachel, I know you said to put things on ice, but you can't pretend like this didn't happen. I'm done lying, especially with you wearing your ring again.
I mean,
He's
Eric, you
right.
just saw them.
It is time. Roll it out for us.
Now? Right fucking now?
Yes, now. We may not have another chance.
Fine. Eric, you and I, we had something very special. But that was a long time ago.
Oh. You know what? I'm not finna simp.
This isn't about choosing. It's about knowing what's best for me.
She already made her mind up. The
I
second
don't
I
have
seen her
feelings
with
for
Nick.
you, Eric.
Mm.
Not anymore. You either, Nick. We're done.
She's cold.
I don't believe it.
Believe it. We were over a year ago. I don't need anyone's help to climb out of this hell. So now you both know. Maybe we can stop fucking around and go find Kolchak.
He is cold. She said, don't hate the player, hate the game. She said, don't hate the player, hate the game. That's what Nick was simping way too hard though.
None of this would have happened if you stayed at home.
You know, that's funny. I was thinking the same thing about you.
Rachel's WAP is clearly like S tier because she got both of these dudes like wrapped around her finger and she don't even care about them. He has the golden WAP. She showed them no mercy at all. She said, Eric, Nick, you thought I was Philly? All right. I tried to tee up that joke, and then as it started, I realized.
Shit in my life. Nothing comes close to
Back
this.
to the story. Shh.
They don't seem to
Cutscene.
be
Cutscene.
following.
Do you like to wait for them, or
Don't need to be a smart ass. Just move.
Stay alert for danger. How do I raise my weapon again? Okay. So these dudes are going into like the lion's den right now. What is this?
What is that? Cocoon? Looks like those things came from here.
smells like formaldehyde?
So when did you become a scientist?
They don't teach you American science at school. You should stay clear.
So what do? They're not even like eating most of the people. They just, it looks like they drag them down here. So this is probably where they brought like Joey and everybody else, and I think her name was Claire. All those people that we saw turning.
Randolph Hodgson. Maybe he's got some intel that could help.
That didn't help him.
Can you open the book, bro? Oh, okay. Not letting me turn the page. What did that just do for us? I bet you there's somebody like, no, bro, you're supposed to hit A right now. Like, I'm not picking it up again. Well, whoever this person is, they didn't turn.
Mary Hodgson. She's gotta be his wife.
Their story didn't end so well. Jason,
Well, it looks like
I can't end up like this.
this is what happened to those people that were the excavators, or however you say it.
This was all Lady Bradshaw's doing. She knew all along what was down here. She led us to them. I found her below, hunched over the murdered corpse of Van Hoyten. As she turned to face me, I saw that she had changed. My hand fell to the closest weapon I could find, an iron tent peg. I stabbed her with the metal, impaling her in the heart. She died. Unholy screams echoed from deep below, as if answering the sudden release of blood.
So the creatures, they literally are vampires then. So the creature, she got stabbed in the heart and that killed her. And the creatures responded to not only her dying, but the scent of the blood. That's what probably got them all riled up in the first place. Because remember in the beginning of the game, they didn't show up until the war started. So you had all that blood. And then on top of that, it was obviously they weren't attacking people. They only attack people when they show up here. Well, obviously, but I mean, when there's some type of conflict that stirs them up the most, a la there being blood and it. You guys know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, what you said. What the fuck is this place?
It's a nest.
What is this hell? Is this even real? We are being judged. God is punishing us all for the mistakes we've ever made. Zane is all I have left in this world. After my wife left us, I gave him my all. I wanted him to have everything I didn't.
Single parent. Tough fucking gig.
It is. But my boy has made me very proud. He's going to London, to university. If only he would stop stealing.
This morning, I found the goods Zane had stolen. I left a message with my neighbor to tell Zane how angry I was with him. Is that the last thing he will hear from his father? miss him so much.
Goes to show you, man. Appreciate every moment, you know? Goes back to Life is Strange too. Just appreciate every moment.
Is your conscience clear, Jason?
Talk about it, bro. We might not get out of here. You might as well leave your secrets
Green
with
zone.
him.
Checkpoint.
What checkpoint?
Nick and I, we were caught in traffic. Checkpoint had been hit before by suicide bombers. There was a woman. She was carrying a bag. Fuck.
Tell me.
I ordered for her to stop, loud and clear, but she didn't. She just kept on walking. I had to make a call. Nick, he shot her dead.
What was in the bag?
Groceries.
Imagine that was Salim's
don't
wife, because
understand.
remember his wife isn't in the picture either.
Why didn't she stop?
She didn't hear me. She had fucking headphones on.
Wow.
This bullshit. I'm not here to honor the dead. The truth is, my life was going nowhere fast. I jumped at the chance to sign up.
We all have our reasons. They don't have to be profound.
Profound, huh? When those towers were hit, I was stoned out of my fucking skull. I didn't even hear about it till a week later.
Damn.
How's that for profound? I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing here.
You're serving your country.
That woman had a family, friends. She had her whole life in front of her, and we snuffed it out with a single bullet. I mean, what the fuck?
Woo! They putting on some acting here. Sorry to break the moment. Sorry.
I can hear you thinking.
We're waiting for something to happen. Maybe we should take the initiative and make something happen.
What you have in mind?
We go inside there and we find a way to hurt them.
Those fucking things tried to fuck with our heads. They tried to kill us. But you and I, we're both standing. Start believing, Salim. We're gonna get out of here and see the sun again.
Is that what you truly believe?
Hoorah!
What on earth is that sound?
It's a Marine thing.
Oh, so does that make me a Marine too?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves, huh?
Okay.
Hey, whatever happens out there, I got your back.
We'll stand together.
I hope both of them make it. I know Jason's character is starting to feel like a martyr because he really doesn't have anything to live for. Now that he's really opened up, and Salim is the one that has someone to go home to. Jason's always just been so rough around the edges. It's kind of like with his character, you're like, you know. But now that he's opened up, it's like we all have a reason to live, and that's the thing with the woman in the checkpoint that hurts him so much. Just took somebody's life, and they were innocent. Now it's about saving everyone.
What is this?
Even though we've never seen anything like this before. That right there, I would have felt like I was in Avatar. Like, Bro, we do not belong. This is a different planet. This is Pandora. It's time to go home.
Stay close.
Okay. Do I raise my weapon again?
This gotta
Yep.
be where those things come from.
I think so. Question is, where the hell are they?
I don't know if raising my weapon actually makes a difference. I don't think it has so far, but there's got to be a reason they put it in the game, besides just the flashlight, you know? Because even in the last section it said stay ready at all times, or stay alert. So
Salim, over here. What do you make of it?
This place could have been down here for thousands of years.
God didn't make these creatures.
No. It's possible we've got this wrong way around.
What's that supposed to mean?
Maybe we're intruding on them. Stay close.
I ain't going nowhere.
Moths is everywhere.
Is it just me, or is it alive?
we are going into their den with no weapons to kill them. What are these, like aliens? Is this like a crashed spaceship?
Check this out. It's one of those creatures, only older.
Ancient.
You don't think it's alive, do you? Touch it,
You touch it.
pussy.
Oh! I don't even know. Well, I chose to touch it. I was about to say why even bother touching it, but I could have backed out and I chose to do it anyways.
Of course I fucking saw it.
That creature is fossilized. Must be millions of years old.
Millions of years old. But how did all of this, like, look at this. This looks like a spaceship, bro. This does not look like somebody built this.
Down do you think we are?
Or they built this.
Holy shit.
Look at him.
Check out that armor. This guy's goddamn biblical.
Oh, that's the other guy. That was the slave.
Shit! Did you see that? I think he's still alive.
Oh, that's impossible.
In this place, everything's possible.
Holy shit. Fucker's been alive all this time? Just sitting here with half a head?
Fluid. It must have preserved his flesh, his brain. What should we do? We can't leave him like
this?
Well, shit. You had enough time to get used to it?
I'm serious.
That has to be the worst thing ever. Like you're alive for eternity and you can't move, do anything.
I'll do it.
You're just suffering.
ارتحت دلوقتي في موتك.
I wonder what would have happened if I chose the beginning sequence differently. Like if he even would have been there at all. Because the other guy turned. He's already half vampire. Like, look at all this. I mean, it's possible that they've really been here for millions of years, but even so, like, this structure looks like it could be a ship. It doesn't even look like they were already here and built this, you know? Because look at, they have like little mechanisms, little gears on there. And why would they only build this temple just to never leave it, you know? It's almost like they colonized their ship and just stayed here. I love how we're walking around with these guns and they do absolutely nothing for us. Goes another one. What is this? Maybe this really is just like, because what do they call this? They like literally hell itself, or the gateway to hell? Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it was built here and they're just the guardians of it.
Sleep.
What is it?
I think we hit the mother load.
Oh yeah, y'all gonna need a nuclear bomb for that, bro. It's time to go.
Thinking what I'm thinking.
You thinking cocoons?
Yeah.
And I am thinking what you're thinking.
Don't step on it. Don't step on it.
Quietly.
Okay, I think I actually have to watch out this time myself. This is insane. I think if I step on it, it's gonna hatch. Listen, I salute these two because there's no way. There's no way. I'm turning back and calling it an airstrike.
this out. They died fighting you.
Oh, nah. I think they only use echolocation though, so if we stay quiet, I think Celine figured that out. Oh no, we're too loud. Help him! Nick! Oh, they're here. Okay, just wake up everything. Yeah, just wake up the whole nest. Yeah. Cool. Wake up the whole nest. Cool. Bet. Yeah. That's exactly what we need right now.
I'll cover you. Go.
What is this?
Shit, Dickie. You turned up like the fucking cavalry. I thought you were dead.
Not my time.
Colonel, you made it.
Yeah, crawling through that tunnel was a highly unpleasant experience.
You're alive, and they let Rachel go last. Like, oh, they don't care about her anymore though.
Take my hand.
They done with her, and she done with them.
Glad you're here, man.
This place.
So far, so good. So far, everyone's alive. I think that little, whatever they just did right there was to show me, like, okay, this is who's still left. Because I was like, why are they zoomed in on Salim's face like that? But I think this is a way for them to show us, like, okay, might not have had everybody here.
We need a plan.
Fuck those things up and get the fuck out.
Good plan.
Sergeant K, what do we got left?
So we got 8 clips of 556 FMJ, 3 40mm high X rounds, a couple of 9mm pistols, 4 clips between them. We'll make that work. Huh. Plus 2 phosphor rounds. And 1 block of composition C4.
What about the UV lamp?
Took a knock, but I can fix it. Just need a minute.
Now we're using everyone's
in,
skills,
gentlemen.
all the people that survived.
We also got this.
It's old, unpredictable.
We work with what we got.
Our fuses are shot, but we can use the C4 to detonate them. Let's just hope they still pack a punch.
The vampires come from those cocoons. You saw how many there were in that vault? There could be thousands in there.
Should we blow them up? Burn as many of those motherfuckers as we can and head for the surface. What do you think, Sergeant?
Ooh.
Hey, Nick. He's
Not
finally
allowed
out
him
his
to carry a
feelings.
pistol.
We are way past that point now, ma'am. We stand together as one.
Okay, Jason, look at the growth. Pause.
Still got that med kit. Now'd be a good time to use it.
Big pause.
It's like a bitch. I gotta stop the bleed.
Looks like our explorer.
Nick used the medical kit to bind his own wounds. Nick took an injury. Okay.
We're here
I think that's the med kit we found
We
on
should
Joey.
search this place before we move out.
Or we found looking for Joey.
There. Got it.
Let's see what he just picked up.
Any juicy gossip?
It belonged to Mary Hodgson. Of all the topics she wrote about, one thing stood out more than the rest.
What's that?
She wanted to go home.
Mary's not the only one, is she?
Do I even bother talking to Nick? Let's not make this
How
too
confident
awkward.
are you that they'll work?
They'll work. This thing with you, me, and
Forget it, Nick.
I'm just saying.
Don't. Keep your head clear of everything but the task ahead. It's the only way we'll live.
It's possible that that's her angle too. She's probably just like, yo, forget both of y'all, focus. We'll get out of here, and once we get out of here, we'll figure it out. I can't have y'all thinking about me right now. As I discover more about the musical language of these creatures, my mind spins in wonder at how they came here. Did they soar through the skies in the days of the dinosaur? Did their great empire span the globe while we were still swinging from the trees? They're all dead now. Their forms are somewhat like our own, but everything else about them is alien to life as we know it. The console displays what appears to be a constellation of stars, Cetus as seen from Earth. Did they come here from beyond, crossing great gulfs of space to land here? Were they trying to get home? That's what I feel. I feel like these are aliens. To us,
Over here.
you know, they're vampires, but
Found something.
ooh, I haven't found one of these in a while. I think that might be for the next game. I think that might be it for the next game. I think that's Devil. I think that's from Devil Inside Me. Because those characters are in that game. So I remember in Little Hope, they showed a teaser premonition for this game. So they're probably doing the same thing for the next one. I was like, who on our team has glasses? And the glasses dude was from Little
Here, let me
Hope.
help
So
you.
yeah.
It's fine.
I've done it
And
before.
I think the
Done it
girl,
many
I think that
times
was
since.
Fliss from the first game.
Sorry.
Rachel, wait. I'm sorry. You always were better at changing this thing than I was.
If you need me, I'm here for you.
Rachel just knows she got the, you know, she knows she got it on her. And she could have either one of them back at any time. That's how she treats them. That's how you know she's a unicorn.
The bones of this temple are drenched in blood. We have set foot on an uncharted shore and roused something ancient and wicked. A blasphemy that comes in indescribable shapes and forms. For eons we lived as children in this world, unaware of the horrors that slumber beneath our feet. Now we have blindly thrown open the gates to madness. I fear being taken, but I must do what I must. We must seal this place for eternity, for all mankind. Mary, I'm sorry.
You know what's the cool thing about humanity though? If this actually did happen, despite the fact that there's 7 billion of us and like only a few thousand of them, one, we have sunlight on our side. They can't handle sunlight. And two, you know how quickly we would just isolate and eradicate this? Like, all we need is UV rays. These things would get hunted down. Like, there'd probably just be mercenaries that track down the last few. But one quick military operation, quarantine, rally this all up, it's clips for them. This is not a real threat. But God forbid someone gets a cold,
was in it for him?
we're all done for, you know?
Is it really all about these tablets?
To whoever finds this, forgive me. I've sabotaged the dynamite to prevent my colleagues from sealing this temple to the world. Lady Bradshaw was right to bring me here. These creatures are the key to limitless power. And then of course there's people like this. there are secrets here that would allow, but that's the other part of humanity. Just my other thought about how we'd eradicate this threat. Just know that the government would capture like a few hundred of them, do scientific experiments on them in a lab, in a bunker somewhere that we don't know about. They probably already have them, and they're trying to figure out how to tap into immortality through them. Just some thoughts. If I don't stream ever again, just know they got me. Please safeguard this ruin, and do not think badly of me for what I have done. I serve only the future. So basically, that's why the dynamite is no good. I'll go to Salim last because he said he found
see
something.
daylight again.
Daylight and a cold one.
That whole mess with you and Neg. It's out in the open, right? It's for the best. Regardless of everything else. Secrets keep you sick.
Look at Jason's character development. W character development. Oh, okay. Let's see what this is. Hunts victim, oh, so it's a parasite. Parasite, I don't know how to say that word. Host death, parasite takes over. So they're not just biting them and they turn. They implant a parasite. So there's a possibility Nick's wound could be an infection. Parasite gestates, host death. So they have to die first before they turn. Okay. I wonder if the warrior that was half alive, half dead, maybe he was just immune to the parasite.
It's singing.
Are you okay?
There's meaning here.
It's a language formed from chords, musical scales, sonics. Mary was a pianist. She deciphered it. She thought these carvings represented the stars. Do you see? It's Cetus, the whale.
We're a long way from the night sky.
It's a mystery. According to the journal, there was only one scale of sound in the device. But Mary was studying it alone. I think there may be another. I'm going to need your help.
What can I do?
This console is too big to operate single-handedly.
We don't know what language we're speaking right now. We could be telling them all about their mother right now. We don't even know it. We could be saying straight disrespect, throwing up gang signs, thinking we're saying hello. Could have disrespected everyone down here.
Isn't that something? Mary believed that these creatures were once peaceful. Her language was one of music. How could they not feel emotion? Then a tragedy fell upon them. Their great empire collapsed. Their music fell silent, and they turned on each other. What happened? Sickness?
Is she
Madness?
infected?
What turned them from architects into killers? Whatever it is, it twisted them. Now they're creatures of hate. Animals. Dead things. No one left to kill. So they slept. And they waited.
Rachel.
Rachel?
Rachel! Rachel!
What is she doing?
Rachel!
Rachel. Rachel, look at me.
She has it.
Parasite. Oh, they are from space. Oh, this is fire. This lore is heat. Why does it look like a turd? I mean, it's still space travel. It's anything. It's much better than anything we have. What is she doing, though?
I'm sorry.
What is she doing? Why would I do this? Why would I do this? Oh, it's to stop her from turning. Ah, so that was to stop her from turning. Okay. As the infection took hold, Rachel had the vision of the creature's past. Realizing her fate, Rachel took her own life. When did she get infected, though? When did she get infected? Was there had to be a way to save her. There had to be a way to save her. Maybe I wasn't supposed to. That was a little impulsive. I mostly did that out of curiosity. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. That sucks though, because if you're playing as a group and Rachel was your character.
Those mounds are made of cocoons. Thousands of them. If we set the charges there, they'll all burn.
Shit, we're hatching. We gotta move. Quick. Okay, listen up. We've been hit hard tonight. We lost brothers. And we lost Rachel. But now, it's time to get some payback. We plant charges on as many of those clusters as possible and then detonate them remotely. Second those charges go off, we haul ass to the exit. If luck is on our side, we'll do more than fry a few vampires. Create a diversion. Salim, you ready?
I am.
Okay then. Let's get loose, kids.
Okay. Who's going to place the dynamite?
Alright, fuck it. I'll do it.
You're crazy. We'll do it together.
Nah, the more of us down there, the more chances we'll get seen. Takes a detonator. If I don't make it...
Nick!
Hear me out. If I don't make it, I want you to blow those charges. Just don't go getting trigger happy on me.
Every step of the way, you keep in radio contact.
And if there's no radio signal?
Then I'll pop a flare. See it go up, you hit that detonator.
Be quick and be safe. You hear me, buddy?
Eric, you selfish. Eric, that can save everyone. That can. Why wouldn't he want to give that to Nick? It didn't even give me a choice though, but he thought about it. Maybe it's the relationships. Maybe because of the. Hold on. Who am I right now? Yeah, this only shows his relationships. Okay. Maybe their relationship is really bad. That's probably why.
I can't make it out.
What is this? Am I supposed to be protecting him right now?
What is that?
Where'd he go? Oh my gosh.
There's one ahead of him. His left.
Nick, the cocoons are hatching ahead of you. You gotta move fast.
Oh, this is fire.
First dynamite is down. Over.
So I actually have to watch over him and make sure he doesn't die. If I miss anything, he's dead.
Which way? Left or right?
Oh! Oh, this is he.
Holy shit.
It's getting kind of hairy down there, brother. Why don't you ditch the rest of those charges and head back?
Look at that, man. It's the mother.
It's too far.
I'm going for it.
This is how you die, but still. I feel like it's not enough. I feel like what he said is not enough.
This is way too easy. Oh no.
What is it?
There are too many. He's a dead man.
Sweet baby Jesus.
Still, it needed to be done.
Wait! What will warning him do now? There is no way out.
He made his choice.
Hey,
I made
how's it
my
looking up there?
choice. It's bad. Just let him know it's bad.
Tell him.
Ain't nothing good, it's all bad.
We're all over you, man. Hundreds of them.
At least you've got the boss to tell him the truth.
I'm sorry, Nikki. For this? For what happened at that checkpoint?
It's a war, Jason. Bad shit happens.
Look how the roles switch. Look how they switch. They know he's somewhere over here. They just can't find him. No! 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 thought you fixed it, bro. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I will replay this entire game just to have that moment back. I can't believe I just lost Nick like that. Even though it wasn't likely he was gonna survive, to lose on a freaking action command.
These charges were a godsend. Feels like this whole damn place is coming down. Salim, he's still alive. Salim, come in, man. Are you there?
I am surrounded. I'm in real trouble here. Vampires. So many vampires.
He's a dead man. We need to go. I can't make it out of here without your help. You can't leave me alone.
It's so trash, bro.
That man is not one of us.
You're wrong. Salim is one of us now. Marines don't leave their own behind. You hear me, Salim?
A real one. A real one.
Tell my son I did everything I could.
Tell him yourself. Come and get you.
Facts. At the end of the day, it sounds so cliche, but it sounds so corny, but we're all people. We're all people. And that's a hero right there. A hero, it don't matter if you're a soldier or not. The hero does this. No man left behind. To think in the beginning of the game, these two were about to shoot each other.
You've come to join the fun.
Let's go, Salim. All right, let's not get too cute. Let's not get too cute. Let's get out of here, bro.
Jason!
Oh, best character in the game.
You seriously just throw that thing at me?
I did.
Give me 3 Salims and everybody would have walked out of here alive. Like I'm saying, instead of the 5 we had, all we needed was 2 Salims and we could have got this done in 20 minutes.
Bravo, Lieutenant. Goddamn hero.
Bro, you wanted to leave him. Shut up.
Oh man, that was unfucking believable. Those things were all over us, but me and Salim busted through them like it was the last down of the goddamn Super Bowl.
Big homies now. You gotta love to see it. You gotta love to see it.
We're not out of the woods yet. What I see in front of me, you're the best. Fuck that. Best of the best. We will get home. Hoorah!
Let's get it. Not too much, not too much, not too much. You know what's the worst part about this? These dudes are gonna get out of here. No one's gonna believe what happened down there. And Salim's not even gonna get a freaking passport, bro. So that's a whole nother story.
Quickly! The ropes!
Completely forgot to turn that light on.
What is it?
Oh! What we get for not taking her with us.
Chris.
This is all because of Rachel. Okay. In the heart, bro. In the heart, bro. There's no way it's taking 3 of them to kill this one. Oh, he doesn't have his spear. Good move. Good. Yo, Salim has all the kills. What's up, Jody? Welcome to the stream. Salim has all the kills. Well, Nick did kill like 1,000 of them, but he died. So, like, you know, he can't even celebrate. He can't even celebrate it.
Here.
I wonder if that was all because when I was Rachel, I didn't take her with us. Did I miss something? Where's Jason? Oh, okay. I was like, wait a second.
Look! There's a way out!
Are they really about to just get out just like this? Okay, that scene would have been so much fire if freaking Nick and Rachel were there. We're gonna react to alternate endings. Normally I don't, but we gotta react to alternate endings. Hopefully this is done. That was giving it's done. There we go. Matter of fact, let me not take my hand off the controller, because you never know with this game.
We're alive. We're fucking alive.
Dropkick to Coyote 2. Radio check. Over.
How long were we down there? For at least a day, right?
This is Coyote 2. Solid copy. Evac units are being prepped. ETA 5 hours. Wait. Over.
There was no air support when the survivors emerged on the surface. All because I didn't bring air support in the beginning of the game.
We got back up again. We beat the enemy.
Look around you. So quiet.
You think those shepherds are still around here? I could use a cold one.
I must return home to my boy. He must be worried about me.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't
Guns be
no
kidding me.
way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. What did Nick die for? Didn't it? He must have not planted all the charges because he died freaking halfway through. What would be smart is if they hid in the bunkers. Or in the little underground things that they had.
How much time do we have?
6 minutes, Mac. We just need to hold out. This is way too long. I can't rush the damn moon. They're breaking inside.
They're gonna burn the second the eclipse goes away. Not Jason. Save him, please. I can't afford another loss right now. I cannot afford to lose another character. Eric, I don't really care about too much, but Salim and Jason, that bond that they had in the basement.
Shit! It's our last clip! What the fuck are we going to do?
Flares? Where are the bullets?
Light them. We can hold them off.
Okay.
Interesting knowing you.
These action commands are not for play right now. Come on, let's do it. Yo. Yo, my palms are literally sweating right now. Oh my gosh. They really boxing with these dudes right now, like straight taijutsu. There we go, there we go. There we go. Yup. Yup. Woo. Nowhere to run to. Let's go. That has to be it. That has to be it. The sun is out. That has to be it. What did Nick die for? What did he die for? I understand Rachel was possibly infected. I have to look up and see what happened to Rachel. I did the white phosphorus. Honestly, it was out of curiosity. It was out of curiosity.
I need to see my boy.
To see what she was gonna do. I think if I would have had a totem for it, I would have obviously made the right choice. There had to be a totem for that.
A souvenir.
But Nick, I just fumbled that one. I gotta replay this just for Nick.
Salim, wait. Good luck, brother. You wish Zane a happy birthday from me.
Thank you, Jason. Goodbye, my friend.
Real friends. Real friends. That's the cool thing about social media. Like you could have a near death experience with somebody and be like, yo, let me get your Instagram before I leave, and stay in touch, in contact with them forever. Or all you need is their first and last name, and you just find them on Facebook. And it's like, yo, you remember that time we were in the House of Ashes and almost died together? Yeah, it's that Salim. That's probably what you guys aren't trying to hear as the sunset goes out. That it?
Do you have eyes on the friendlies?
I want, yo, there's so many different ways this could have ended.
This is Mailman 2 in actual. We have eyes on and are clear for even. Oh. Clear.
I'm already like pulling up alternate endings. I gotta see how this ends if everyone's alive.
We've got 2 survivors. Returning to base.
Although I do feel like I gotta, based off the decisions I made, I got a very realistic ending. Like, not having the air support, deciding to move forward, because that's the other thing with Nick too. I decided to go further in. I could have just retreated. So he was Salim and Jason saw the situation. It was like he was probably gonna die anyways. I'm just curious to see what would have happened if they didn't, you know, I didn't freaking make a sound. And now I gotta deal with this dude. Yup. So I could have saved everyone. I could have saved everyone.
Freely they stood who stood, and fell who fell. Not bad. You've guided some of your charges to the light, while others have fallen to the darkness. Survival often comes at a great cost, a cost that others sometimes must pay. I look forward to our next encounter. Perhaps I'll choose a story that's a little more homely next time, somewhere you'd be
Devil Inside
guaranteed
next
a
week.
decent night's sleep. Rest assured, wherever it is, you'll find it extremely hard to leave.
Because it's in a house, he's
Until the
teasing
next
us.
time.
I love this series, y'all.
You know the way out.
I love this series. And I love how they already have the roadmap for the games laid out before they even release them. Like,
You're late, and you look like shit.
I just got off the red eye. What's your excuse?
see, look, they're doing experiments on them.
Good flight?
Just like I said.
Shit movie, shit meal, no leg room.
They cram you in the back?
By the toilets.
Nice.
Coffee wasn't so bad, though. Good fucking muffins.
Did you read the brief?
On the flight. How's it going with the analysis team?
The ISG team took heavy losses, but it wasn't a complete disaster. We just had to scrape some of them off the floor.
Yeah.
Poor bastards. And the entities?
Like nothing we've seen before. Kolchak Jason, First Lieutenant, Marine Force Recon.
The best of the best, huh?
Or so they advertised.
Fuck! Now how many times do I have to keep telling you the same damn story?
I understand. However, CENTCOM needs to iron out any irregularities.
Such as? The whole fucking thing was irregular.
Such as why you allied with an enemy combatant?
You weren't fucking there! Those things were ripping us to shreds. I don't give a damn who it was. We needed all the help we could get. I stepped back into that hell to save Salim. And that man was worth 5 of you people. Semper fucking Fi!
And Sergeant K?
Nikki didn't make it.
So they cooperated with an Iraqi soldier down there?
Republican Guard, if you can believe it. Must have made a hell of an impression for Kolchak to go back for him.
I'm dying to meet this guy.
Nothing to show. He walked.
The hell's that mean?
By the time the extraction team got here, he was gone.
Ah, so
He
by
passed the
not
border by
calling
now.
the choppers,
Son
we
of a
saved
bitch.
Salim.
Now I see why Kolchak enlisted his help.
You know,
Because if the
he was
choppers
still
were
pulling
there,
factories from the
Salim
site.
would have got
There's
pulled.
carnage down there.
They used dynamite?
We don't know how they got their hands on it.
Shame. His testimony could have been valuable.
These guys are pricks.
This is like Winterfold all over again.
Uh-huh. Ah, and here we have Colonel Eric King, our in-house genius. He definitely got more than he bargained for.
Everything you know about biology just went up in smoke. These things, they're advanced. They're stronger than us, more intelligent than us. If you want to get ahead of this, you need to start taking me seriously.
None of us doubt the severity of the situation, Colonel. After all, most of your team didn't make it back alive.
And I'll have to live with that.
Let's move on to Kalis.
I'm still curious to see how I could have saved Rachel, except outside of
Dear
detonating the phosphorus on
There's
her.
barely anything left to identify.
You read her profile.
Yeah, she could have gone far. If this hadn't happened. We still on for next Sunday?
Janet's making hot pot. You bet your ass we're on.
I'll never get used to this job.
Why would you want to?
At least this one was localized.
Small blessings.
Still, what do you make of it all?
Doesn't matter what I think. Only thing that matters is controlling the flow of information. As far as the world knows, not a damn thing happened here.
Now, I do believe that there is this. There are teams like that that go around and we will never know the truth because we're ignorant to the fact that it even happened. Bandai, a W, supermassive W. Okay, here's Devil Inside. This is the one we're gonna play on Thursday. This is the one we're gonna play on Thursday.
The most beautiful thing you've ever created. And I promise you, it's nothing compared to watching the life bleed out of someone. To see the fear in their eyes. To feel them pawing at you for release. To hear them
The glasses, yeah, it was a teaser.
begging. That's true art. That's what you have to be. An artist. I've left my mark on the world. Have you?
So this one's gonna be like Saw. I mean, we've seen teasers, we've seen previews. I can only imagine what it felt like. The devil in me. I keep calling it the devil inside or the devil inside me. So the devil in me. I'll make sure I get that right going forward. But I can only imagine what it felt like seeing that after playing this last year, like, and having to wait a whole year for that. Making sure everything's done. We're gonna do alternate endings. Yep. Let's look at. Normally I don't do this, but let's look at some alternate endings. Let's look at some alternate endings together. First, let me take that out. W game. While I'm pulling that up, as far as decision-based games go, that was probably the best one that I've played yet. Like, as far as just all around impact of decisions, characters, character development, story, mystery, graphics, mechanics, everything you're looking for in a game, that one was probably the best one that I played yet. I still think, just because of what it was for when it came out, I still think Walking Dead and Detroit Become Human, I'd still have those 1 and 2. I think Walking Dead, just as the technology has gotten better, it hasn't aged as well. But when you look at what that game did when it did it, that one really set the bar. And then Detroit Become Human was the first game like this. And Until Dawn too. I can't forget about Until Dawn. Those 3, I would still say, are like the forefathers to this gaming genre, but this game is probably the best that's done it since. So I'm excited for The Devil in Me. And exactly, this is just season 1. So I'm assuming we're going to get these 4 games. And they've done these like back to back to back to back. Like, these games come out every year. We're probably going to get like a year or 2 break, and then they're going to go into season 2. And just the pace that this one has gotten better. And I'm hearing this one coming out Thursday, like, is a little bit more open world. That's the only reason I'm not going to live stream it. This one, House of Ashes, it did have a lot of walking around in it compared to the other games. We saw it in A Little Hope, and Man of Medan did it a little bit, but that one, I'm hearing it's like literally it's almost like an open world. So I'm going to record those so I can cut it down, and it'll have a little bit better of a presentation. But yeah, so what I want to do though is House of Ashes alternate endings. All right, let's go all survive. I want to see what it's like when everyone survives. It says how to save everyone. I guess that's the best we'll get. But yeah, this one was probably like the best all around. This was probably the best game, like decision-based game I've played. Let's do this. Boom, boom, boom. We'll full screen it. Boom. Should have probably set this up prior. So do not shoot the shepherd. So I guess this guy, he's just gonna really just go through each of the choices you make as you play the game. So we didn't do that. We didn't shoot the shepherd. So
Rachel, I'm so sorry.
cut the rope and let Rachel fall. We did that. After the fall, let's see. Okay, saving Salim, the Slayer. Pick up the med kit. We did that. I guess that's what ended up saving Nick. Pick the supportive option successfully.
Let's do it.
Which is what I did. So as far as saving everyone, I was good so far. Bloodbath. Abandon Clarice. I did that too. Pick the fire option. I did that too. Wait. Pick the crucifix. shoot the monster attacking Rachel. This is where I messed up. So hold on. Run that back. So pick the crucifix. Did I? I might have done that. I don't remember. This, though, I saved myself. This is when she got infected. Right here, yeah. This is when, because I didn't want Salim to die. So that's when she got infected. Choose to save Eric.
Not without Eric.
I think Eric saves himself. I think Eric saved himself in mine. Okay. Hold on. Do not hit the WP with the knife, which is what I did. I don't know why I did that. Pick the desperate option both times. Successfully execute while Nick is placing the explosives. That's where I messed up. Pick the forceful option and save Salim. What? I'm so done with his name. Successfully execute the QTE when... So this is where I messed up. I wasn't supposed to hit the white phosphorus. Contingent on the fact that she wasn't infected, which she probably was infected because I saved Salim instead of saving her. So that's really where I messed up. And I would have made that choice 9 times out of 10. Because Salim was probably my favorite character up to that point. And then Jason, I think at first Salim was my favorite character, and then Jason, and towards the end, his development as a character kind of stole that for me. So honestly, y'all, I knew what was gonna happen. I just did it. I don't know why. I don't know why I did this. But like, I think that's the dope thing about this game, because like a moment like that, could you imagine you're playing with friends and all your friends are like, do it, and you know, that's what makes this game so fire, and that's why the Quarry was such a disappointment. Like, the Quarry was such a boring game. Even with friends, that game was boring. Desperate, don't do it.
I have to put you down.
Ah.
Jason. Please, put down the gun.
I folded, yeah. I folded. That's all that happened, yeah. I folded. I don't have any excuses. I look at you guys. I folded. How many times have I folded on this channel before? I folded. I mean, I've died a lot in games, but that was probably the first time like I really folded. Like really folded. Then again, Until Dawn, I think I killed like 90% of the characters, but Until Dawn's ending was like, if you didn't know that was gonna happen, like there's no way you would have, there's no way somebody figured that out on the first try.
You're wrong.
That's what I chose. Yup, Jason went back. Look at everyone, yeah. So I could have saved Nick. If I would have got the commands right. And instead of Eric, it would have been Rachel fighting her. They make Clarice seem like such a side piece though. Like, did she even have history with Eric? And then in the final stand, there would have been 5 of us. So this would have happened no matter what. Even if the air support came, this would have happened no matter what. Okay. Hold on. Let's see the cutscene. Let's see the. Oh, there's me. Streamception, a stream within a stream. Let me see something really quick. Let's see. House of Ashes, credit scene, post-credit scene. No, that's everyone dies. Credit scene. I'm assuming this is it.
Uh-huh.
Fucking thousands of them.
Yeah, I want to see
How
Nick
many
and
organisms
Rachel's interview.
help?
The analysis team are still pulling specimens from the site. It's carnage down there.
They use dynamite?
We don't know how they got their hands on it.
No, I'm done. I told you already. It was a city, a goddamn city full of those things. There were cocoons down there. Fucking thousands of them.
How many organisms were still alive down there?
Too many. Oh, for Allah's sake. They're all fucking burned.
I could have saved
Is it
Nick,
like
bro.
Winterfell, though,
I
or
would have
no?
messed up with Rachel on my first try no matter
And here we
what,
have
but I
Colonel
could have
Eric
saved
King,
Nick.
our in-house genius. He definitely got more than he bargained for. Kalis.
Well, do you believe me now?
This is Miller. He'll be fully debriefing you.
Debriefing? You need to get your damn priorities straight. Those things are still down there. What are you doing about them?
There will be plenty of time to talk things through. Right now, I suggest you count your blessings that you came through the other side. It's nothing short of a miracle that you survived down there.
I learned not to rely on anyone but myself. I was stronger than them all.
We'll be back shortly.
We still on for next Sunday?
She was begging for
Janet's
her life,
making hot
and that's
pie.
how
You
she
bet your ass
survived.
we're on.
I'll never get used to this job.
If you want to
Well,
send a
if you want
message, make more than one female character playable. You know, that would have really diversified the game. But that's a whole nother topic. Yeah. So W game. Definitely easily. This series, Square Enix needs to hurry up and drop some. Decision-based games, because like everyone is catching up. Like Square Enix, after they did Detroit Become Human and they had all those games, I thought they were gonna just run this genre, but Bandai, Supermassive, outside of the Quarry, they dropped nothing but bangers. So The Devil in Me, this Thursday, we're gonna start that. I'm gonna try and finish Resident Evil 2 this week, or this weekend. And then we're gonna start Uncharted 4. I think that's gonna be the best way to distract myself from impulsively buying a PlayStation and to play God of War, which would be really dumb, because that would be the only game that I literally play. So I'm trying my best to stay away from God of War, but I think I'm gonna crack and I'm gonna get one eventually. So it's just a matter of now or later, really, at this point. So, but that's it. That wraps up another series. Once again, there will be a playlist for all the Dark Pictures Anthology games in the description below. After we finish The Devil in Me, I'm going to play Man of Medan. I'm just gonna do that in one stream, like how we did Little Hope. That way we have the entire series, or we have the entire season 1 played through on the channel. But if you did enjoy this video, if you enjoy these live streams, if you just enjoy being a part of the channel, always make sure you hit the like button. That's the best way to help support the channel and help the channel grow on YouTube, so we can kind of grow the audience and get more people to hang out with us during live streams and premieres. Or I'll just see you in the next video, because at the end of the day, like, if you want to come and kick it while I play games, a million of different places you could be, but you decide to be here, and that's all that really matters. So I'm gonna end the stream here. I will see you guys this weekend for sure. And then after I see you guys this weekend, see you guys next week for The Devil in Me. So thanks. Goodbye. I didn't know how to end the video, so I just, you know.